Next person coming to the stage is a lovely young lady. She's for the ladies. Where the ladies at? Oh, let's take the ladies. Ladies over here. Bunch of angry, mean people. Ladies, make some noise. There's a lady coming.
Yeah, see, it's not easy coming up here, so I appreciate this. You know, you really put yourself out here when you're up here, because, you know, when you tell people you do stand-up, they're like, oh my god, you do stand-up? Oh my god, that's so brave. Oh my god, I could never get up there. She does stand-up, oh my god. And you fuck it up once, and they're like, a loser. Yeah. So I'm going to Colombia in a couple weeks, because fuck this weather. And I hope I don't get mugged, because I have a terrible attention span, and it would not go well. Picture it. Give me all your money, you want to fucking die? I'm sorry, can you repeat the question? But I have been doing some hot yoga. Anyone doing hot yoga? Bikram? Yeah, so it's good, it makes you flexible. Apparently it gives you saggy boobs, so I'm thinking in about a month I'll be able to put those nipples behind my back. But one thing to know for the men in the audience, if you're ever thinking of going to hot yoga, because you think you're just going to see a bunch of hot chicks in tiny little see-through shorts that right up their bums, know this. There are also going to be other men there, and they're not going to be dressed like you. They're going to be wearing the same tiny little see-through shirt, riding up their butts, and you're going to end up behind one of them, and you're going to be terrified. I actually have a friend, I took him to yoga recently. He's actually in the audience somewhere, and also in therapy. Because it's just, you know, you're getting these poses, and this thing is just right in front of you. You're down like this, and you're just trying to just look away, and if you cough, an echo comes back. It's, you know, and it's spread and it's see-through, and you're just trying not to make eye contact. And then it's not just the back, it's like the stuff in the front's coming towards the back, and it's sweaty, it's like a shaved guinea pig trapped in a water balloon. Yeah, it's really awful. You're basically just trying so hard not to see things that you're a millimeter away from tasting. Just think of it. But, so I'm all for dirty talk, you know, really, like, just get as freaky and dirty as you want, you know, like, you can involve my parents, a small child, and Rob Ford on the Danforth, I don't care, just get as freaky as you need to get. Don't say things that are awkward. I was with this guy once, and he was in the heat of the moment, you know, maybe he was a little nervous, I don't know, he says, treat my dick like shit. Okay? Just blurts it out, and I'm thinking, oh, like, I don't want to hurt his feelings, so I mean, how did you treat it like shit, how? I mean, do I talk about it behind its back? Kind of what I'm doing now. Do I invite it to a concert and take somebody else? Or maybe, I don't know, do I show up to Dick School to pick it up, and when it goes to get into the car, do I keep inching forward? I don't know. So it just, you know, it was unclear. Do you ever get so angry that you can't stop fantasizing about throwing the person into a room and kicking the shit out of them? Yeah, and you ever notice in those fantasies, you're always way stronger than you are in real life? And you usually know, like, martial arts, and you're doing, like, roundhouse kicks, and they're just sitting there and taking it, and, you know, you usually have a weapon. I had a fantasy once where I actually used a mace, and I don't mean that little girly mace you spray, I mean like a medieval ball on a fucking chain. And then, of course, you try to calm down and go to your happy place. And that never works. And the reason that never works is because when you're so angry that all you want to do is throw somebody in a room and kick the shit out of them, where do you think the happiest place is going to be for you in that moment? It's going to be in that room kicking the shit out of that person. There you go. So I don't understand why it seems in business meetings people always say utilize instead of use. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but you know who you are if you do it. And I don't know, it's a switch. People say use out here, you go in a meeting and it's utilized. I think it might happen at the door. Two people are walking in, it's like, oh, I use oil of Olay. Really, I use heroin. Great. Well, and then you go through the door and I think we really need to utilize our low-hanging fruit and our best practices, and I think that's a great thing to utilize. Yes, it's like, it's ridiculous. And also, here's a note, utilize and use do not actually mean the same thing. Utilize means to use a thing for something other than its intended purpose. For instance, if I'm writing a letter, I'm using a pen. If I take that pen and I stab you in the face with it, I'm utilizing it as a weapon. See the difference? And, I mean, you know, you don't use the word utilize outside of the meeting because you know you're going to sound like an asshole. Picture it. Like, oh, can I utilize your phone? Mine's dead. Oh, you shouldn't smoke, man. I utilize the smoke. That shit'll kill you. Or, ew, ew, ew. What? Utilize condom. Take it silly. Have we talked about genitals enough yet? Well, just in case. So I got permanent laser hair removal done in my area. And it's permanent, which is great, except for what they left behind. Because it's kind of too short, too narrow, but now it's too late. So it's kind of like a little mustache. It kind of looks like Hitler. Except with a little smile underneath. And the thing is, you don't really see images of Hitler smiling very often. So it kind of looks like Hitler would have looked if Germany had won. Thanks very much.
Rebecca Gillis!